Hello again, everybody, and welcome to NSS. And this is the Reynolds Report, and I'm Dave Reynolds. Let's check weather around the globe, shall we? In Toronto, mostly cloudy with possible thunderstorms today and tomorrow. Highs into the mid-20s. Looks like some relief from the rain by the weekend with some sunshine returning. In Rome, just spectacular with lots of sunshine and into the low 30s today. Heavy rains continue in Tokyo. Nasty flooding and extensive damage in and around the Tokyo area. High today around 25. Looks like the rains will end by the weekend. And Sydney, Australia has the Festival of Dangerous Ideas starting tomorrow. Essentially a world-class gonzo-type debate challenge. Very interesting. Mostly sunny today and tomorrow with highs near 20 degrees. And in Los Angeles, the beautiful weather continues, sunshine and warm with highs in and around the 25-26 degree mark. All right, sports news for you today. It could all end for the New York Rangers. It's Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final tonight. Rangers in a huge hole, trailing 3-0. To the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs have gained home court advantage with a 111-92 win over the Heat last night. Game 4 picks up tomorrow night. World Cup starts tomorrow. Brazil and Croatia in the opening match. And the Toronto Blue Jays offense seemed to disappear again yesterday, losing to the Twins 4-0. All right, some really cool and interesting tech numbers have been released. Mobile devices are projected to put over half of the world's population online by 2018. That's some 3.9 billion internet users. Now that's according to Cisco's State of the Internet report released late yesterday. Cisco claims that mobile devices, responsible for approximately 33% of all traffic on the internet last year, will surge to 57% by 2018, driving the expansion of internet access worldwide. Mark Zuckerberg's on-ramp to the internet promises to bring more people online who may not fully realize how useful the internet can be in their daily lives. Google's Eric Schmidt is even more bullish than Cisco. Last year he tweeted, "For every person online, there are 2 who are not. By the end of the decade, everyone on Earth will be connected." All right, we're tracking this stuff down so you don't have to. Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper's government's new cyberbullying legislation includes little-noticed provisions that would allow police to remotely gain entry to computers and track cell phone users' movements. That's according to privacy experts. Now, Bill C-13, which is being studied in the House of Commons Justice Committee this week, is described by conservatives as cyberbullying legislation, but will dramatically expand the reach of police, giving them the power to remotely hack into computers, mobile devices, or cars in order to track location or record metadata. Now, that's according to the Canadian Civil Liberties Association. We're going to keep watching this story for you and keep you updated. All right, movie news for you today. A couple of huge movies from the past are celebrating anniversaries this week. You know, it's been 10 years since Napoleon Dynamite danced his way to the forefront of American pop culture. In the alternate universe of Preston, Idaho, Pedro might be running for mayor, and Napoleon has probably shot like 200 Wolverines by now. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, the 2004 sleeper hit has been commemorated with a statue on the Fox Studios lot. On Monday, the cast of Napoleon Dynamite, including Jon Heder, reunited for the unveiling of a statue. It's a bronze Napoleon holding a tetherball and wearing his iconic Vote for Pedro t-shirt. Heder, 36 now, posed proudly for photographs next to his likeness, which Fox Searchlight describes on Twitter as possibly the only bronze statue ever to sport moon boots. Hey, can I use you guys' phone? All right, movie news for you today. Happy 30th birthday to the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Now, June 5th, 1985 was probably Ferris's real day off. Yes, calling in sick on this day is highly suspect thanks to our beloved movie. Experts have pinpointed the actual day Ferris, Cameron, and Sloan painted Chicago red because of the Braves-Cubs baseball game they attended that day. Now, did you guys know this? This is a cool statistic too. Mr. and Mrs. Bueller were actually a real-life couple. They were a couple and got married during the filming of the movie. Pretty amazing. Isn't that nice? Aw, that wasn't the only love connection made on the set of the film. Though they played sparring brother and sister in the movie, Matthew Broderick was actually engaged to his on-screen sister, Jennifer Grey. The couple announced plans to marry in 1986, but the engagement was probably wisely called off. And spoiler alert, Cameron's father's smoking red Ferrari California Spider was actually a fake. Disappointing. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll catch you back here tomorrow. A reminder that The Big Fat Stone, that's the newest movie starring Frank D'Angelo and is knocking the critics dead, co-starring Robert Loggia, Nick Mancuso, and Margot Kidder, opens at the Italian Contemporary Film Festival this Sunday. Coming up, some really cool video. You know, sometimes it's the simplest message that communicates most forcefully. That's exactly the case with this Volkswagen safety message that has now gone viral. The scene opens with the theater packed. Patrons presumably settled in to enjoy the previews ahead of their movie. A car starts and heads on down the road. Then everyone in the audience gets a text message. While they're looking down at their phones, and we're pretty shocked actually by the number of folks who didn't have the decency to mute their phones, the car that had been driving placidly suddenly veers off the road and crashes into a tree. That's really all it takes to lose your life or take someone else's behind the wheel. A few seconds of inattention, especially if you're fond of driving fast cars like we are here at NSS. Over 4 million views for this thing now. Here's the video.
Shit, all your friends, they had your guts right.